the Western Conference Finals featuring the Los Angeles Clippers and the Phoenix Suns. Game 1 was nothing short of amazing. And when I tell y'all, I am very excited for the series, bro. I said this in yesterday's video. This is going to be an amazing series, especially with both players missing their star people. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's talk about Game 1 itself. Game 1 was nothing but short of fantastic. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. Game 1 was all I was hoping it to be. Both teams going back and forth offensively, getting defensive stops, just doing whatever they had to do to win the game. And if you know the game of basketball, y'all know basketball is nothing but a game of runs. One team goes on a run, then you got to answer by going on a run, then the other team goes back on a run, and sometimes y'all go back and forth. But basketball is nothing but a game of runs, and that's literally what all Game 1 was about. And expect the rest of the series to go like that, especially if I'm so sorry, my AC is on, so if y'all hear that thing in the back, I'm very sorry. But expect the rest of the series to be nothing short of this game whatsoever. I expect Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson has been balling. We'll get into that later. Paul George stepped up. Devin Booker really stepped up. And as a matter of fact, let's get into Devin Booker right now. First off, give a round of applause to my man D-Book. D-Book has done what we always knew what he was going to do. He just needed the right time and to actually get himself onto the stage to shine. Like I said in yesterday's video, he had to tap into that Mamba mentality, that Kobe mindset that everybody thought Devin Booker was the next coming up, and that's exactly what he did. The boy dropped his first career triple-double. First career triple-doubles in the Western Conference Finals? Are you kidding me? Bro, he went off. And don't tell me that mid-range game is dead, because Devin Booker, like CP3, was killing all game in the mid-range. He was literally coming off the high pick and roll at the top of the key off DeAndre Ayton, getting to the free throw line area and pulling. Clippers couldn't stop him. He was unstoppable. But the boy had 40 points, right? A 40-point triple-double on 51.7% shooting from the field and 42.9% from the three. Come on, D-Book. Then not only that, he had 13 rebounds, including the game-sealing one. I think it was like after somebody shot a three, and then he got it over the rebound over Paul George, like a big rebound. The last one is still his 13th rebound. And then he tallied 11 assists. When I said players had to make up for CP3's absence, this is what I meant. Devin Booker really did his thing really did his thing yesterday, and I'm excited for Game 2. Not only that, this was the first triple-double in Suns history since Steve Nash did it in 2005. D-Book, you are definitely the man. But overall, the Suns collectively as a unit played well together. I'm talking about from Cameron Payne. First of all, their whole starting five had scored in double digits, and then the only person on the bench that scored double digits was Cameron Johnson. If you want to get yourselves to your first ever NBA Finals since '93, that's how you do it. You win as a team, especially when one of your star players is out. You play as a unit, and that's exactly what they did. Every single player who stepped onto that floor last night for the Suns contributed in a major way. Cam Johnson had a big 12 points off the bench, and like I said before, all 5 starters had scored in double digits yesterday. Amazing effort by the Suns. Congrats to you for taking Game 1. As for the Clippers, there's no need to stress about this game. One loss ain't gonna kill y'all. As y'all know, y'all can go down 2-0 when y'all literally just won four straight games last series. Y'all went down 2-0 in the first series, came back, won 2 in a row. Right? No, yeah, they won 2 in a row. My fault. I lost memory. They came back, won 2 in a row, lost in game five, and then won the next 2 games to win this in Game 7. Come on, Clippers. So I'm proud of you. Don't stress Game 1. Y'all literally are on 1 day of rest. Now y'all got a little bit of break in between because as there's no game today on Monday, they play tomorrow on Tuesday. So we are going to be previewing that game tomorrow as well. But right now, I'm just giving my reaction to Game 1. And Clippers, y'all are going to be just fine. First of all, tip my hat to Paul George. Playoff P, like I said yesterday, has been alive. One of my keys to success was Paul George had to be in that Indiana mindset. He had to be the dominant person, the best player on the floor, and arguably he was the second best player on the floor behind D-Book, but he was the best player on the floor yesterday for the Clippers. He had 34 points, which was right around his average for the regular season against the Suns and what he's averaging right now in Kawhi Leonard's absence. So props to Paul George. The only problem I had with Paul George last night is that him as well as the Clippers started settling for 3. It was like a minute left to go. They just came down the court and started jacking. They was down by like 5. You get a quick 2, you cut it down to 3. You can either get a steal and get a foul. Maybe they miss one. You'll come back down and get quick buckets. But they started settling for 3s way too early. Paul George went cold down the stretch. He started off 6 for 10 from 3, ended up 7 of 15 from 3 by the end of the game. So that's the only problem I have with Paul George. But other than that, that third quarter between him and D-Book, I know I keep switching subjects, but that third quarter between him and D Book, that was amazing, bro. I really hope they continue that level of play because I am excited for this series, man. I can't stress that enough. But another thing, Reggie Jackson has found his swagger, bro. He put them glasses on, and he was like, Martin Lawrence out of Bad Boys for Life, where Will Smith told him to put his glasses on. He's like, nah, I don't need his glasses. But once he put his glasses on, he could see everything and ended up shooting a pilot down. Y'all know what I'm talking about with that one scene at the end where they was fighting for his against his baby mamas or whatever. Yeah, that's what Reggie Jackson has been playing like. He put them glasses on, and all of a sudden he can just see everything. That man is pulling, bro. He had 24 points yesterday, and he's pulling from three so effortlessly and so confidently. That right wing is his spot. That right wing is his spot. If Reggie Jackson's on that right wing and he pulls, it's almost an automatic that's going in. Reggie Jackson, props to you. You're playing well. You're really stepping up in Kawhi Leonard's absence as well, helping Paul George. I'm proud. Reggie Jackson keep playing amazing. But like I said, Clippers, y'all played well as a unit overall. I'm not mad at the way y'all played. Maybe down the stretch, y'all probably got a little bit tired. Y'all just tried to win the game and bail yourselves out by shooting threes late. Y'all went cold late. Maybe that's just from the tired legs, whatever. But also, before I go, can I just remember this? DeMarcus Cousins, bro, came off the bench and had an immediate impact. Yeah, he had 11 points in one quarter, then just went into the old, not really the old DeMarcus, but the DeMarcus we know now, and just started fouling everybody, becoming a hack. He had 5 fouls in 12 minutes. But before that, when he first came into the game and he dunked on Saric, I believe that was, or Kaminsky, it was one of them, Saric or Kaminsky. It was Saric. He came in, dunked on Saric, bro, and won, bro. DeMarcus, that's how you need to play. Always stay ready. I give props to DeMarcus because that's big. Clippers told DeMarcus Cousins when they were signing him to a 10-day contract earlier in the year that he might not play. But they were signing him because they were worried about Serge Ibaka's back. And look, Serge Ibaka is out for the rest of the year with that back problem. I believe it's that back problem, but he's out for the rest of the year with an injury. And DeMarcus Cousins came to play this series. Game one, it was kind of sort of a filling out process for the Clippers. Like I said, they did just come off a hard-fought series between them and the Jazz. They only had 1 day rest to get ready for this. I was surprised they even stayed in the game for as well as they did. And props to Tyronn Lue. He had his little 10-man rotation to see who benefits where and what. That's what makes Tyronn Lue a great coach. But overall, I'm proud of the Clippers for the way they played yesterday, and I'm excited for Game 2 tomorrow. That being said, that is all for this video. Game 2 is tomorrow night on ESPN after the draft lottery at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The draft lottery is at 8:30, so after the draft lottery, it's Game 2. Who y'all got? Let me know down in the comment section below. I'll see you on my preview video tomorrow, and until next time, I'll see y'all.
Glasses, he's in like HD.